Hey, how you doing? This is Rob Wallace. I'm president and CEO and co-founder of eCademy. eCademy is an online training tool for solar and renewable energy development and construction. The problem was we started eCademy because of the current administration's renewable energy goals. By 2035, they want to be 40% renewable, which means that we need 900,000 solar technicians trained to be able to meet these goals. The solution we came up with was eCademy. eCademy provides not only the curriculum and the certifications needed for this training, but also implements an ISA model, which is an income share model where the individual training can train with no out-of-pocket costs, but repay the training costs through 5 years of employment with a percentage of their salary going back to repaying this debt. So who wouldn't do this? If they knew they could train for free and get a skill or career in renewable energy and then use and pay back that over time while getting on-the-job training, it's a game changer. We came up with the solution. My background, I'm an electrical engineer. I've been in solar development now for 15 years. I've built 250 megawatts plus of solar, and I've employed and trained and gotten employment for 485 individuals, 85% placement rate. And so now we're using this same model to try and level the economic playing field for those that are unemployed, underemployed, specifically in communities of color. This is why eCademy is so important. It levels the playing field in renewable energy and helps create jobs in the communities we serve. 5 major points. Number 1, community outreach, education, right? How do we tell the community and educate the community on the benefits of clean energy and why it's important for them to get themselves engaged, as well as the people we're trying to serve. Number 2 is to create the self-paced modules that individuals can walk through to train them on solar construction, management, and operation. Within these modules will also include educational entrepreneurship, also on stock and cryptocurrency trading, as well as life skills. This third thing we'll do is build out our mobile lab system. So this includes the equipment. This includes all the equipment that will be used, racking, modules, power tools, as well as the trailer used to move the equipment around to the different sections within a system, within a city. The fourth piece will be career placement, where we'll work with a consulting company to make sure that we can place individuals in the sector that they want to be in. And then the last piece will be career coaching. So planning a path for them so that even after they finish the training, they can launch their careers in clean energy.
So what we're going to do is log in into the student portal. And our goal here, of course, is to provide education, real, tangible, impactful education, because keep in mind, the problem that we are solving is creating licensed solar technicians. There is a ginormous need. By 2035, 35% of the U.S. will be on renewable energies. That's a job placement of over 900,000 individuals. Not only just solar technician, but wind and high-res systems, which stands for renewable energy systems, will need to be created. What we're doing on this platform right here is providing tactical, useful, very specific, and very diligent information that students from anywhere in the world can partake in, go through a self-study, go through a self-course, upload content, review videos, and review information that is truly beneficial and impactful for them. And this is the instructor login. What we're doing here is we want to make sure that we have integrity, inclusion, black and brown, community serving information and education that teachers, instructors can upload that is very precise and, again, specific. Here is just an example of some of the things that we can include, but moreover, our goal is to go through and create clean energy course and insight. Get people trained, get people certified, regardless of where they live in the world or the US, and have them go through a curriculum that was instructed and designed for real-world application. Once they finish, they can submit a resume, they can submit their certification, and they can immediately enter the labor and job force, producing income, producing value for their families, obviously, and of course, their communities.